What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the offseason year 2 of the Kenny Pickett Player Lock franchise. Let's jump right in and let's see how the playoff picture is shaped out. We lost to the Ravens 20-13. If you saw the last episode, then you obviously are aware of that. With that being said, the Ravens are going to move on. So are the Bengals. The Bengals beat. Ooh, look at this game down here. Really close one, 21-20. Wow, I would have been love to be a fan in the stands for that one. And so for the AFC Championship game, we have two division rivals, the Ravens and the Bengals, going up against each other. And then a surprising turn of events here in the NFC as the Green Bay Packers destroy the Cowboys 45-28 to move on to play against the number 2 seeded Panthers, who beat the Rams 21-14. So we got a number 2 over a number 4, a number 1 over number 5. Let's see how this shakes out. We're going to sim on to the next round. And the Bengals upset the number 1 seeded Ravens to move on to the Super Bowl. The Panthers, we need to look at their roster because, I mean, they have McCaffrey, but who's their quarterback? Panthers are going to, they beat the Green Bay Packers. So interesting turn of events there. Not something I would have expected to see. A really rare one. Because the Bengals and the Panthers are going to go head to head in the Super Bowl for the what they consider the 2023 playoffs. The playoffs are actually, the playoffs are actually in 2024, but it's for the season 2023, I guess, right? Because we're in year 2. Oh, yearly awards. Let's see what we have here. And Justin Herbert wins MVP even with a 9-8 record. I guess the rest of their team is just absolutely horrible. Baker Mayfield came in second as he leads the Eagles to 11-6. Joe Burrow down there with a 12-5 record. Patrick Mahomes, of course. Let's see how many of these are 99. He's a 91. Wow, only a 79 overall. 94, 99 to 79 overall. He's up there. Allen Jackson, who I thought would probably win it, but no, did not. He's a 95 overall. Led his team to a 14-3 record. Derek Carr up there in the spot. We got a rookie, Luke Paul, for the Giants. It's interesting. Dallas went 13-4. Let's take a look at the Coach of the Year. Mike McCarthy with Coach of the Year award. Daniel Hackett up there. Zach Taylor, of course. Matt Rule. Why does this photo look so weird to me? We got a rookie or a new coach there. Romero Gallo for the Falcons. That's interesting. And then let's see. AFC, here we go. Offensive Player of the Year, Deontay Johnson had a huge season. I think he may have had over 2,000 yards receiving. We'll take a look at those stats here shortly. Derrick Henry coming in second. So it's good to see that we do have a player on winning an award. Wow, Defensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt. I didn't expect us to get a Defensive Player of the Year. When I looked kind of like a week or two ago, game-wise, I don't think he was up there in the running, but maybe I'm wrong about that. So TJ Watt. So we do Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year for the AFC. We don't really have any rookies. There we go. Greg Morris. We could have done a little bit more with him to try to get him Rookie of the Year. That would have been great for his development. And defensive rookies, I don't think we have any defensive rookies that started. Best quarterback, nowhere to be seen for us. Best running back, surprisingly, Najee Harris not on the list. He's down at number 7. Thought he'd be a little bit higher than that, but okay. And then obviously Deontay Johnson. Best offensive lineman, we have James Daniels coming in the 3rd spot, and McCoy coming down here in the 7th spot. defensive lineman. We got nothing on there, at least not in the top 7. Best linebacker, though. Here we go. TJ Watt again, because, you know, obviously defensive player of the year. Defensive backs, we got nobody. Same with no kicker. We already did that one. Okay, so who cares about the NFC, right? And we were gonna look at something. Oh yeah, stats. Let's do a quick look at the stats. I want to spend, like I said, don't want to make this video to be forever and ever. Kenny Pickett, we really got to work on him. We got to do better, and I think most of it is just me playing really bad. But he had a better year than he did last year. Came our way with 4,700 yards passing, but this completion percentage, 55%, not good at all. We did go 36 touchdowns to 17 interceptions, so that's good. That's like a, you know, 2 to 1 ratio, somewhere right around there. Average 277 yards per game. Basically, his rating 92.3. I thought it would be a little bit lower than that, so it's a little bit better than I expected. And played all 17 games. Played almost just under 1,000 plays. Najee Harris, look at the running stats, 374 attempts. That's got to be leading the league, I think, with 1,479 yards. Only 12 touchdowns, though. Wish we could have done a little bit more than that. But Chapman, 45 attempts for 129 yards. His average was, what's the average per carry is what I would like to know. I don't think that shows on here. No, it doesn't. Okay. McFarland. Now, this is just regular season stats, I guess, and not playoff stats. 1 attempt for 6 yards. That was in that final game, maybe, I think. Don't remember. Receiving, though, Deontay Johnson, 108 receptions, 1,900 yards. That has to lead the league, I would assume. Prime Youth, with the second most receptions for 732 yards. Touchdown-wise, let's look here. We had Johnson 14, so he doubled everybody else. So I didn't realize we targeted him that much more than anybody else here, but we did. I mean, double the number of targets, double the number of touchdowns. He dominated, and I felt like we spread it out a little bit more than that, but I'm completely wrong. And Firemuth was our second man, so Johnson, he's deserving of that, I would say, for sure. Kind of hard to see here. Wow, some of these guys. This guy gave up 3 sacks. Huffman, our rookie, gave up 3 sacks. We need him to improve quite a bit. He played all 17 games. Leglue played 10 games. Dotson gave up 2 sacks. Okay. All right, defensively, Miles Jack came up big, 96 tackles, solo tackles. Pretty good. 20 assists. He had 116 total tackles. 3 tackles for a loss. TJ Watt right there with 14 tackles for a loss. Let's see. Who had the most interceptions? Probably be Wallace. 3 interceptions. Is there sacks? Oh, yeah, sacks right here. TJ Watt with 22.5 sacks. Holy mackerel. So interesting. Yeah. Okay. I don't really care about kicking or punting that much. Kick returns, nothing. It seems like there was touchbacks every time. So, and we could look at, how do things stack up. That's not what I meant to do. I guess the rest of the league, as far as passing, Pickett pretty high up there compared to everybody else, maybe around 10 or so. Rushing is kind of where I wanted to look at. Harris, as far as attempts, had the most attempts. He did not have the most yards. I thought he would, but no. Number 4. Okay, Super Bowl recap. Let's take a look. The Bengals coming away with a win over the Carolina Panthers. And they get their first Super Bowl championship. Joe Burrow with the Super Bowl MVP. There's our official yearly awards there. Who won last year? I don't remember who won the... Oh, yeah, the Falcons. Which is so weird. They won last year. Marcus Mariota was the MVP. Lamar Jackson won the NFL MVP. Brian DeBall with the... Yeah, man. Kind of look at remaining... who is this guy? Let's maybe go to... Okay, we're going to lose this guy. Not a big deal. We still got a year left on Harris. It's good there. Blasting game's going to be gone. Might resign some of these guys. Keeping all of our receivers, so that's good. Keeping Freiermuth, that's good. Huffman is now at 76 overall, so we should see some improvement with him next season. Dotson, we might lose him. He's our best left guard, so I don't know. They may re-sign him. We're not losing a lot of people, which is good. This guy's gone. I don't think he even played all season. Kiki left end. He's not the starter. He might be helpful if we try to re-sign him. Hayward's still sticking around. Here we go. Defensive tackles. We're losing a few. Let's switch this over to... we're losing our top 4 guys. Holy mackerel. Okay. We'll have to re-sign some defensive tackles. TJ Watt, we still got him for 2 more years, which is good. I'm liking this. Our team's going to be coming back, so that's good. And hopefully some of these stout teams like the Ravens and the Bengals, hopefully they lose some of their players. Flowers could potentially lose him. But we got most of our team coming back. Okay, so we got this punter here who is better than Harvin, but I don't think he punted at all season long. We always had Harvin punting, who sucks. So, I mean, maybe they'll re-sign somebody. I don't know. We need something there, but okay. Interesting to see. Now let's go through the re-signing and see who we re-sign and who we let go. And good thing is except for the defensive tackle spot, most of our team is coming back, at least most of the starters. So, you know, we don't have to worry about too much of that. Let's look at the retirements. Is there any big names? Xavier Rhodes is going to retire after 11 years. Adam Thielen. Harrison Smith. So, wow, the Vikings are going to lose a few. Demario Davis and Cameron Jordan both retiring. Morgan Moses. Nick Folk retiring. Justin Houston. Marvin Jones. I didn't know he was still playing. Oh, Travis Kelce. He's going to retire after 11 years. That's a big loss for them. Von Miller is going to actually retire too. All right, so let's take a look at our team after we do the re-signings. Look at the depth chart. Kenny Pickett, again, the only quarterback at 76 with the morale modified. Najee Harris still looking good there. 93 overall. Chapman's still back. McFarland's back. Didn't know we had another rookie running back. Huh. Okay. Ooh, where's Freiermuth? We have no... Oh, that's at fullback. I'm sorry. All right. I think the only thing... There's Freiermuth. Okay, so we're left tackle. Right now, here's how everything's going to shake out. We got Huffman, 78 overall with morale modification at left tackle. Left guard, we got Kendrick Green at 74 overall. McCoy, 83 overall at center. Followed up by Cole. We have 2 decent centers there. Right guard, 82 overall. James Daniels. Left tackle, Christian, 74 overall. So our Offensive line is getting better and better and better. Left end, we got Ogunjobi, 75 overall. Right end, we got Hayward still coming back. He's a big dude, 6'5", 295. He's a 90 overall. And then defensive tackle, we didn't sign anybody, I guess. Defensive tackle, so we were going to have to get we didn't re-sign anybody, so we're going to get some free agents or draft picks here at defensive tackle, because we got one defensive tackle, and it's Casey Brownlee, who was a rookie last year, and he's a 57 overall, so we need a big change there. And then just not much here. And we're going to have a pretty good team this year, I think. Good to see that. So here comes, we're going to do the NFL draft. What will the Steelers pick? They're on the clock. I can't actually draft. So we're just going to have to skip. And there goes left guard. Devontae Kendricks is selected by the Steelers. Is that somebody we needed? Pause it. Manage roster. Depth chart. Left guard. I don't think that was worth a pick. We need a defensive tackle. I mean, maybe he's going to play. Got Green. Okay, well, interesting first pick. I guess he was just too good to pass up. They are on the clock. We need a defensive tackle. That would be our probably a number one spot. They elected not to pick in the first round of defensive tackles. So let's take a look and see what we get in the second round. They are on the clock, and they have Damian Ross. There it is, defensive tackle out of USC. With the second pick, Steelers on the board again. But the Rams have been stacking up on that defensive side. Getting Alex Edwards, right outside linebacker out of USF. Steelers taking their time with this pick. And there it is, a right tackle, Charles Beckham. So we're just getting all kinds of offensive and defensive position linemen. And the Rams, they pick a receiver out of Villanova. Steelers on the clock. Who will they come up with? There's a lot of positions that we need help in. Most of them being linemen. So far, they were making adequate choices here. And right guard, Devontae Spidell out of Notre Dame. We are stacking up on these offensive linemen. I'm okay with that. You never can have too many good offensive linemen. It really opened up the running game and the passing game when you can dominate the offense, the front, the trenches, as they would say. But I would have expected more defensive tackles taken. I guess they're going to look at trying to sign some free agents. We are going to have a hard time if we have no defensive tackles. So, all right, we are now round 5. And the Steelers are back on the clock. And they go with a left outside linebacker, Dwayne Butler, out of South Dakota State. Let's see who the Steelers take for the last pick. And be interesting. We have no more picks remaining after this. Taking their time. And there it is, left end, Jeremiah Vincent. I don't know if that's somebody we needed either. And let's do a draft recap now. See who all we got and their ratings. All right, so left guard, 75 overall. Devontae Kendricks, so age 22. Okay. Man, this draft class is not very good, is it? Damian Ross, defensive tackle, 74. So at least we lucked out with our first 2 picks, but right tackle, 76, not good. Right guard, 76, not good. This left outside linebacker, 60. Did I say 76? 66, 66, 67 for left outside linebacker Butler, and a 64 for this left end. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. Not exactly what I had in mind. Let's take a look and see how that's going to shake up the we got Huffman, left tackle. So we are going to start the rookie, it looks like. He is a 76, so he will start at left guard, which is good. He's a little bit better than Kendrick Green. Our centers are looking good. Right guard, we did draft this guy as a 66. We'll give him time to develop because we do have James Daniels, who has 6 years experience, so he might not be around much longer, but linemen do get to play a lot longer in the league. Right tackle, yeah, he'll be a backup, but he's better than our other backup, so that's good. We also drafted this guy as a 65 overall. I mean, it is what it is. Yes. Defensive tackle, Damian Ross. He's going to be a day 1 starter. 73 overall. His morale is down. I guess he's not a fan of us. And Butler, the backup. I'm a little disappointed in our draft class. Let's advance. That's going to be, so what are we going to do as a free agency? I didn't realize that we already went through the free agency. I thought that was all just re-signing players, but no, that was. We have no defensive tackles. We have no. Maybe we'll sign some people in preseason. Well, let's take a look one more time. Since we simmed here, we have no quarterback, so we'll have to sign somebody in preseason. I guess we'll sign before the first game. Just the coaching and the management staff here at the Steelers, not very good at all. The morale here got Kendrick up to a 76. So good there. Left end. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's up to a 74. No morale, huh? I mean, we have 2 defensive tackles. We got a 57 starting. I don't know what to think about that. Really don't. And that's gonna bring us into the preseason. We'll do that in the next episode. We'll try to knock out all the preseason games in the next episode. But until then, if y'all enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more content, our team's gonna be better, I think. But our defense, I'm worried about the run game and the pass pressure on our defense. We better sign some more people in the preseason. Defensive tackles, backup quarterbacks. We got to sign them all. But until then, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see season 3 of the Kenny Pickett Player Lock franchise, if you want to see season 2 and season 1, there's a playlist on the screen. Check it out right now, or you can check out how the Ravens dominated us in the playoffs in our last episode. Until then, guys, y'all have a good one. Peace.